everybody, it's Debbie. You're at your home, your happy place. Thanks for joining me today. We're going to do a little spring inspiration. I've put together about 3 videos from last spring that bring some Lilly Pulitzer inspired decor, bright spring colors, and I hope you enjoy. I'll see you at the end of the video. Stop.
Usually my inspiration in my family room starts off with my pillows. So this goes way back, probably 2 years. This is a really soft fabric and it's a pillow cover from Amazon. Not expensive at all, but I really wanted to get across the Chinoiserie or Palm Beach feel. And this is sort of, I would assume, like a Greek key design. And these are not, let's see, I don't know. You know, this is not top stitched on here. It's just painted on or whatever. It's part of the fabric. So I would love to have a higher end version of it, but this works. It looks pretty. It's super comfortable for laying on, and it was Amazon. So I'm going to decorate the way it came together so you can kind of feel that process as well. So let's just pop pillows up. So in my stash, I found some flowers that really, I felt like looked great. So I loved the detail. In fact, I've had this for so many years. I was just surprised as I was picking up. I never saw the buds. There's 2 little buds in here, but it's got beautiful roses. Then we've got some pink hydrangeas and some green hydrangeas, and then some tighter little roses, and a little yellow and pink bow, and this beautiful ceramic rectangle pot. So we know that a little stack of books is always a great option for a place like this. So I took a couple of my really pretty coffee table books, the veranda one, and my collected cottage. And I set those here. And what to sit on top of it? I mean, you know what? It's so funny. After Christmas, I felt like I had slim pickings. Well, I brought this lantern in from outside. I've replaced it with a different one. And decided to put that there. And I love, of course, here's some of my curves. Not only is this curved, but then we've got all the little curves in there. So I like that brings height, yet it's see-through. And, you know, I love the interest of books. So what to put here? I'm so excited to tell you the story of this. These are real. This is pink ice, amaryllis. Looks like I've got another one about to open up here. This is a little bitty, in fact, I never even cut that part off. You can see that. Little bitty plastic thing. I bought 2 of these at Walmart. before Christmas, not knowing anything about how to do this or whatever. Left them in the car for a couple weeks, I think, and thought, oh, I've ruined them. And so I went to a nursery and bought 2 more, which those aren't even hardly up yet. These bloomed the day of my photo shoot. So that was it. That's all I had on there. And then over here, you see a plant stand. So I brought back my big palm. And there we have a complete look. I'm really happy with that. Nothing really blocks the window. It's still airy. You can see through it. And yet I'm bringing in color. I'm bringing in the palm branches. And I love that at least one of those items is natural. So I thought, I've had these for quite a while. And there's 3 of them, but 2 are the same size. And I just thought these would be a really great accent. But I knew I wanted a tray. And this little green and pink vase was also something I likely got at Home Goods years ago. I knew I wanted to bring these little skinny lamps back, which I think I can find a pretty good representative of them on, well, I had changed the finials out. The finials are just gold normally. But I think I can find something very similar to Link on Amazon. These were Home Goods. I found this picture in the basement in my storage area and 2 of these bouquets of Real Touch tulips. So I popped those in and set it over here. So now, while that spot's done, we know I want to throw here. We know I need a tray or something. Obviously, this is such an obvious way to show you how you need some grounding, to just put things on a table without a runner or a tray of some kind, something. It just looks like it's a garage sale. And then over here, while that is nice and very minimal, it's too minimal for me. Also, I wanted to bring back my coral paintings, but I could only find one of them. And I didn't know what I was doing down there. So I started searching, and now I'm going to show you how I filled in. On Amazon, I found these absolutely gorgeous wooden trays, and they are, again, like I said yesterday or on my last video, these are super high quality things that I'm finding. They have really nice, I just saw this. That is so that your tables don't get scratched. Wow. Or that if you're leaving it in here, it doesn't scratch. I'm so excited to have found something in lime green. Love that. Now, I really don't, I know you can't see it super well, but I'll show you close up. I really don't have to have candles in there, but I wanted to carry the yellow. So I have a little yellow over there and a little yellow over there. So I had these already, yellow candles. Then I went shopping. I wanted a book there. That's just, I love a coffee table book, and I have a lot of them. But I was at Home Goods, and I found this one. It just caught my eye. Of course it did. Pink and green. It's by Paula Sutton, who I believe is in London, at least in the UK, Norfolk, countryside of England. And the title got me. It's Hill House Living, The Art of Creating a Joyful Life, which, and she's sitting there on her picnic blanket with her chinoiserie and pillows, a little bird, her fruit, and a picnic basket. Well, if you guys have been with me a while, you know I have a couple of great picnic baskets. And last year, I don't know if I showed them all, but I got a lot of picnic cookbooks because there is something to me a little bit, well, it's definitely nostalgic for me, but also just, it's a very romantic, it's a very, I don't know, it's definitely old-fashioned picnics. You just don't see people doing it as much as when I was a kid. Anyway, cute book. I have acquired quite a few throws since we've lived here. And this, I believe I got these on Amazon last year. So I will look for them and link them. They're super soft. They've gone through the wash. They're not pilled. They're not pulled. And we use them. So I'm going to put these out and let's see. Oh my gosh, I love that. And I like to put the other one on the opposite corner. So we will pop it right here. Going to finish my family room today, Grandmillennial style. So I think we'll start with this spot over here. And first I'm going to do the little stuff. So the main thing that you see, because the sofa top is right here, so you don't see as much of that, but the main thing you're going to see is this top shelf here. I've been looking for a chance to use this. It is like a big giant wooden scoop, and there's a smaller version of it. And then, oh my goodness, loving to smell this. This is called the Scent of Spring. Look at the beautiful flowers. Oops. No, Bella, you can't have that. It's just really, really pretty, but it smells really nice. And what I loved about it was that it's picking up my three main colors in here, pink, green, and yellow. So I'm going to pop that over here. Low profile, but I love that. I always seem to find a place to use this. I just think it's a beautiful accent piece. I wanted to bring a little height and a little color over there. So I have a little wooden candle holder and then an LED. And let's just go ahead and turn it on. Here you go. This is one of those that flickers. I love those. And then lastly, I just saw this hanging out downstairs and I thought, you know what? Yeah, let's put a butterfly in here. I love the sculpture of it. I love that it's gold and marble. And I love that it has a little height. So it doesn't show up. You know, I've had it this way the whole time. It doesn't show up so much over there. How about I bring it over here? Is that even more balanced because I have so much going on over there? All right, the next shelf. I'm gonna add a dough bowl, and it's got some nice, beautiful mossy balls in it. Right in the center, I'm gonna add a real candle. I bought, you know, maybe this is why I went and got that. Yeah. Now I don't want this here because it's two butterflies right on top of each other. Okay, so that's all I'm doing on that shelf, and I'll show it all to you when we're done with this section. Last bottom shelf, I'm popping in one of these on each side. These are Walmart. They're like, I don't know, I think they're $14.99. They're just a little boxwood plastic, you know, artificial ball in a, I guess, resin base. And I have books in the center. So let's go ahead and show you all of that now. I think about things here because the sun comes in. So glass can just glare off and you can't even see the pictures. But when they're framed, they just look a little bit more, I don't know, polished and formal, upscaled, something like that. But I decided, talking to my husband about it, not much difference in price, to go with the not framed, just wrapped canvas instead of a poster. And I bought these based on color, and there's 3 of them, but I only needed 2. Now watch me decide to keep them after I open them. They really were not very expensive. I want to say they were like $24, so I'm so excited. Let's look together. Ooh, 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 ooh. Look at the color of that. Wow, that really is pretty. And I love Matisse. I love Monet. Well, I probably love all of them. I don't care for Van Gogh that much. And yeah, this one was not quite the colors, although it's got some pink and coral over here and a little yellow. And then this one seemed to have the colors and a little bit of a coastal theme. So I'll show you what I ended up putting up there, and then I'll just see. Let's just try these. So these are a little wider than those, but they do have the glass on them, so there's a glare. And I already had them. So you could see the glare, just, it's pretty obvious. But this is what I went with because it's what I had. Ferns tie in with the beautiful fern that I have over here. And of course the green, that's just a no-brainer. So let me take these down. I'm not going to take the plastic off of these, and let me kind of set those up there and see if they would have looked better. So 100% the color is absolutely better, but the size is definitely too small. And while they look incredibly smaller just looking here, but I felt like they were the same length. They're definitely not the same width. But then the picture itself on there is so much smaller. The impact is not good. Now, if I had 4 of them and I did 2 on top of each other, that could have worked. So I'm going to keep these kind of prints in mind going in the future. I'm very, very drawn to the William Morris prints as well. So all of that is so easily available now. I still may keep these, you guys. I'm sitting here thinking, did I just pay $20-something for them? Because if that's all, they're definitely worth it. I can find a little spot. Laundry room. I mean, come on. They're gorgeous. So next we're going to address my fireplace. So, you guys, I just found that, I fell in love. So it's topiary, but really, and you can see that, what got me was the bow. It's an ombre bow. And of course, that's just an accent. You could do this on any topiary that you have. The size was perfect. I mean, look at how thin and narrow that is, which is great for my fireplace. And then the height. I really needed the height. Now, I told her, I said, she knew I was working towards my magazine shoot. I said, this may be over the top. They may tell me to take them down, but they didn't. I don't know if they'll end up in the magazine, but they did get a shot of the fireplace. So let's pop these up and look at how plain it is. The height of those, the size of the ball and the base could not have been more perfect. But imagine them up there without those bows. It would be really plain and ordinary. I mean, the bows are everything. And I just want you to see how this is it is the perfect size. I did not have space. And then even the trim behind where this is, it's just not that wide. So this was a perfect find, and I am just so grateful to her. Let me turn on my video. Previously watched. So these are my favorites. The summer collection, and this is the one I want. Summer Harbor Landscape. Vintage art for TV, 2 hours. So I'm going to take that one. Of course, I have to have a commercial. Oh, gosh, they didn't even make me have a commercial this time. I was putting the speaker down. So this is, that'll be gone. There we go. Isn't it pretty? Yes, the glows are my lights behind me. This is so pretty, you guys. There's so many options. I have a summer beach collection I use upstairs, and I just think it's so pretty. So I'm popping that right here in this corner. And when I did this, I was like, am I going to do tea cart or am I just going to decorate it? I really don't want to just decorate it because I have all this right here. So these are plastic, and I love them. They're great for having out on the screen porch deck, pool, patio. And, the chances are, if I really am going to do something like this, we might just take it outside anyway. So it's nice to have plastic. So I set them there. And I at first had a little pineapple, it was gold, pineapple gold ice bucket, but I knew I wanted something else. So I kept looking at different kinds of buckets, and I found one I fell in love with. And here we have it. It is beautiful. I mean, I have no words. The handle, the knob there that holds the handle, it is gorgeous and it is substantial. This is very heavy. I will have it the rest of my life. Now we have this great restaurant winery in the St. Louis area called Cooper's Hawk. And so here I have one of their sparkling rosés. And while I don't drink something like that very often, if I was going to, that would be one I would love to have. Okay, so this is where we stopped, although I did find some really pretty napkins. These cocktail napkins are Lilly Pulitzer. Again, a little pricey. It came with the container. But I just, in certain instances, I just feel like it's worth it. I mean, you could buy a colored cocktail napkin, or you could get something special. And this just suits. I mean, look at it. Let me just take a cocktail napkin and put a glass on it. It's just so pretty, you guys. I just love that kind of thing. But again, I still felt like I could do better. So I was at Home Goods or TJ Maxx one, and I saw something I had to go ahead and try. Check that out. I've got the same scallops that I've kind of got going on with this. Anyway, it's round. It's a pink tray, so you know what I'm going to do. I'm going to pop those little pink glasses or green glasses on there. Now it looks done to me. I really very much like that whole aesthetic. The only thing lacking here now is, what am I hanging above it? Well, I know this looks too big, but it does fit. And it is what I thought of. As soon as I pulled that over there, I'm like, oh, I want that pink and green bird in here. This is one of my favorite Audubon pictures. I love it. So let's hang it up. Well, there we have it.
First time I ever saw you, I fell in love when you entered the room. And when the light hit your face, we were just kids, but I knew right away that I will be with you until I stop breathing. I will keep loving you as long as my heart's beating. Oh, hold me close, promise you won't let go. I'm nothing without you, I don't know what I would do without you. You are the one I choose, I wanna grow old with you. I'm nothing without you, I don't
the color story, which I love to talk about color story, when I think of Lilly Pulitzer, who designed this dress, is she usually uses pinks, corals, touches of gold, sometimes a little yellow, aqua, and periwinkle. And then, I mean, every now and then, like in the winter, she has navy and white and stuff, but this is her signature look. And so that's kind of where I took off from. And the house is flowing from here to here. So this table was really the first thing. The family room kind of came together on accident, but the table was the first thing that I really looked at. So the first piece I'm adding is actually the last piece that I added, and it didn't, seem like it was going to fit. And that's yellow. So, but if you see, yellow is really pretty with pink. I really do like it. And so this is going to be my table runner. It's not new. It's by Laura Ashley, and I'm sure I picked it up at TJ Maxx or Home Goods. And I've had it, for many years. So I searched and searched for different things. I knew I wanted that bamboo-y kind of feel, and I kind of bought all of this at the same time, I think. So this stuff is new. So these are the placemats I got, which they're like wood, and I love the hexagon. I love the pattern, all that color, and you can see I've got yellow in here. So this already had a home. And we've got the pink and the blue and the yellow, and they're reversible, which this is a very Palm Beach chinoiserie style pattern. And this looks beautiful. I'm going to go with this because I was going for the more colorful look, but I may show you what it looks like with this as well. So because I was styling for a photo shoot for a magazine that was going to come out in February, I did decide to go with a little bit of Valentine. I didn't go over the top. I don't even know, what date the magazine comes out, but I had some heart-shaped plates, I was pretty sure, but I accidentally saw these on Pottery Barn's website, and they weren't too bad. They're called Heirloom Scalloped. Who knows where I got these? They could have been Target or Walmart years ago. It says matte ceramics. They were in pink and yellow and blue. And I know I think I have all three colors, but just like 4 of each, because I like to mix colors. Even before I was doing this style, I would do it in French country. So I love the little detail, and it's a soft look, but it works. Next, I wanted some napkins. I don't know. I really don't remember my process. I know I was doing a lot of searches, and I just have to tell you, I discovered a brand that Amazon has on their site that is such high quality, and they do napkins and they do pillows, which I've gotten both now. And so this is the napkin. It's a very, very high restaurant quality cloth. It is outlined, and then this beautiful embroidered piece on it. I've folded it up already. So I know it comes in other colors, And I will have it, I'll put the name here while I'm talking, but I'll have it linked below. Just gorgeous. At the same time, I know I have so many napkin rings, you guys, but I was thinking romantic. I was thinking Valentine's Day, and I don't know where or how I ran across these, but these sweet little roses, again, I found on Amazon, and I mean, this is just really, really pretty. It's soft, it's romantic, and it's just exactly what I wanted for the table. So here you can see it's a really pretty presentation. You may go, why did you cover up the heart? Nobody can tell. Well, I think you still can tell there's a heart. It's implied. But the real beauty of that to me is that beautiful fluted edge. I'm just in love with it. So last year, I've been wanting bamboo for so long in my utensils. I bought some wooden ones and I set them back. They were cracked and just really poor quality. And I really never gave it much thought again. And somehow I ran across these. I absolutely adore them. Beautiful quality. And so I did buy these new as well on Amazon. So I've had these for years. They come in champagne flutes, which you'll see in the future in another video, and goblets. And I think they come in other colors. This is a very pale pink, and I get these on Amazon. So right now, it's a very pastel look. There's a little bit of brightness in here, but I really wanted my centerpiece to pop without being overdone. So I got these. Don't know if it was this year or not, and I just left the price tag on, but it's a whole little bundle. I'd say these are silk. And then I just had one of my pictures that I got on Amazon and popped it in. Nothing fancy. But it's the pop of color that the table needed. And I know it's a very simple tablescape, you guys, but a lot of thought went into it. I think it really ties my kitchen together with my family room, which you will see in future videos. And right now I'm going to flip these over so you can see how versatile they are. So really it's almost a completely different look. I love this really for Valentine's Day because it's pink, pink, pink. And I just adore the fact that we've got a kind of faux bamboo edge going on. And then this print is almost like I don't know what it's called. I've got some of it downstairs. It's like a cane weave. And then, next to the bamboo here, I just think it's really, really pretty. Know what you think?
Thanks for joining me today. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. It's free. If you haven't given me a like, I really would appreciate it. I hope to meet you in the comments. Thanks to all my new subscribers. Welcome in. I have so much coming in spring for you, and I can't wait to share. So I'll see you next time at Your Home, Your Happy Place. Bye.